this bitch ass beat. Yo, it's still on me. I was just acting for all the ladies. Oh, oh shit. Oh, yo, why is it on me so bad? Yo. Your energy is currency. And it's currency that should mean a lot to you. Now, I don't feel like I wasn't able to understand that like my energy means a lot and that, you know, it's currency. However, I don't think I understood how important it was just in the way that like I use my energy in the forms that I use it and how easily I just like give it out to people. So when you think of like currency, you're gonna think of money, right? Obviously. So think about it. For the average person like myself, okay, I'll just use myself for example because I don't want to like box anybody else in. I know mans are up right now, all right? I get it. Hey, I'm pretty like well off, you know what I'm saying? I'm very blessed and thankful to be able to say that like basic necessities like I don't have to like worry about, you know? Obviously I still need money for myself. I still need to earn money for myself and my future family and stuff like that, you know? But you know, I have the luxury of, you know, being able to, you know, pay for someone's things here and there, you know, give back to people as much as I can, you know, and like try and use my money in like a positive way to like help other people, right? Even though it's my currency, right? However, I'm not, by no means do I have the means to stand on the corner all day and give out money like all day. Just give out all the bread that I have in my account, or every person that I talk to, like when we're done speaking, I just give them $1 or something. I don't have those means I can't do that. In the same sense, when I think about how I use my energy with people, I'm basically doing that. You know, I'm basically doing that. I'm basically giving out energy like it's nothing. You know what I mean? And you could take on a lot sometimes and, you know, feel like it's selfish of you to care about how you use your energy and how to use it wisely. But it's not. At the end of the day, once I'm giving out money, let's say I gave out $100 to every person I talk to every day. By the end of the day, I have no money for myself, right? Which I need. So if I spend all day giving out my energy to every single person I come into contact with, I have no energy for myself, you know? So first I want to get into what the like major problem is, give an example, and then talk about what you could do to, you know, start working on using your energy wisely. For me personally, a lot of people that I come into contact with, like, this is not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be, where I'm always just trying to make sure that everyone around me is good in some type of capacity, right? So it could be the most basic stuff, but like I'll always be thinking about like, okay, what can I do right now to make sure this person feels comfortable, feels heard, feels this, feels that, right? Or how can I go out of my way for this person so that they don't have to jump through hoops or you know, go through certain obstacles to make the plan work out, or like whatever it is, right? I'm always doing that. I'm always on go. And it's not to try and set myself apart, because I know a lot of people who do this. I have family members, I have friends who do this exact same thing. The different places that I put myself out there, you know, whether it's the jobs that I work, whether it's, you know, me doing this YouTube, or like just being like a fairly like outgoing person. Like I say, for the most part, yeah, you know, I like to make friends. I like to talk to people. I like to connect with people, even just away from like me doing the videos, you know, just everyday life. I love it. When you do that for so long, all day, for every single place you go to your job and you're giving out your energy. You go to school, you're giving out your energy. You're chilling with your friends, you're giving out your energy. At the end of the day, you have nothing for yourself. You have nothing for yourself. You don't have the energy to do what truly makes you feel alive, to work on the things that you want to work on for yourself, and just be there for yourself. You know, understand yourself, talk to yourself, have the energy to do that. The reals of it, the unfortunate thing is, the majority of the people that I do these things for, the majority of people that you do these things for, where you're always giving out your energy, a lot of them aren't doing the same thing back. And that's not to say that they're bad people at all. Like that is not where I'm getting to. It's just they understand, like, you know, you have to put yourself first, like in many different situations in your life, you know, like, because at the end of the day, like, you gotta be there for yourself. You know, the problems that you're facing on a day-to-day basis that you don't talk to people about, other people aren't gonna understand that, especially if you don't talk about it. I will never be able to be in someone else's shoes fully. You are the only person, you and God, really, are the only two people who will understand yourself fully, will actually see the things that happened in your life that made you like move the way that you do now. You could explain it as much as you can, but not everyone's gonna get it. So for that very reason is why you have to put a lot of your energy into yourself, because not many other people are gonna understand it. Or whether it's my mental state or how I feel about my grades, or like a person, or like the different feelings that I have, like they may not understand it fully, or you may just not really want to explain, like whatever, right? So that's why it's so important to dedicate a lot of energy for yourself and be honest with people. You know, you don't have to start like moving out ghosts and stuff and being like, oh yeah, like I don't message you guys, you know, I give out too much of my energy. Like you don't have to say all that. Just be like, you know, I can't make it today. I can't do this today. You don't have to give long explanations, but you know, for the people who you feel like you owe it to, you tell them like, you know, I gotta focus on myself, man. You know, I gotta be there for myself. There's a lot of things that I gotta work on, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I just want to talk about like steps that I've been taking to try and, you know, be reserved in my energy. Honesty, man. Like always having to lie and be like, oh yeah, maybe I can make it out Saturday, or you know, yeah, I'm gonna try and be over there, or like someone's asking me if something that they're doing, is it affecting me? No, it doesn't even bother me, man. You know, feelings of steel, bro. It doesn't even affect me. I'm honest now. If someone invites me to something I just can't go to or don't want to go to, I tell them. Like, you just be honest. It's hard. It's hard conversations to have, but you have to be real. Because also the lying and the, you know, like leading people on and stuff, and then setting yourself up for having so many different, what's the word? Having so many different like responsibilities now, you know, when you could have just said like, no, I don't want to go to this. I can't make it today. I'm sorry. You know, I can't help you today. Like that's the worst, you know, because then even if you do get to the point where like someone invites you to a party tonight, right? And you don't really want to go, but you feel bad, you know, it's been a minute, they pressure you, stuff like whatever. And then you're like, okay, maybe I'll make it out tonight. Then like 5 minutes before, you really don't want to go. Now you're using even more energy because you feel bad to have to cancel on them. Well, from the start, you could have just been like, no thanks. Like understanding that it's not selfish of you to put yourself first. I read this like on TikTok the other day, so I'm not by any means necessarily gonna claim this as my own. I forgot where I read it from, whatever. But this is exactly what I read. For people who have a long history of putting others before themselves, when they start to do things for themselves, it feels selfish. That's generally what it is. And again, I say these things not to put myself above anybody. I am not the only person out there who had a long history of putting other people's priorities over my own, right? I'm not the only person, right? But it's true. Like, this is how I feel like my life has been, like, to this point. I've done that a lot. So then when I come to this new season of my life where, you know, I'm trying to put my feelings first, really try and lock in on the things I want to do, taking myself seriously with school and the YouTube, and trying to work on myself, right? Form more genuine connections with people, all things that I'm trying to work on. It feels selfish. I feel selfish to tell the people around me, you know, I don't really want to go out today. You know, I don't really want to do the things that I used to do, whatever, that were kind of distracting me, like, from my goals. A lot more people will understand that it's not selfish if you're just honest about it and you just tell them the reals, man. Honestly. But yeah, that's all I got. As always, I appreciate the watch, and I'll see you guys on the next one.